Yo, what's good? What's good? It's about time for video games. We have the countdown going, 45 seconds. What's up, everyone? I'm just gonna read off this little script for my future stuff. It's that time again. Summer Game Fest is back, and I'm diving headfirst into early demos, dev interviews, live reactions all weekend long, starting with Summer Game Fest Live. And we have 20-second countdown happening right now. So let's just, scooch right into this. OMG, I see me on Twitch. Yo! I'm gonna fix my face cam a little bit. Here we go, it's starting. Let's go. Let's go.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Whoa, let's go, Jeff! Oh, right on time. This is great.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time.
Thanks for having
And
us.
special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours,
Hey, Dante.
we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new
We
game
love
announcements.
video games.
Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become.
Okay.
Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam
Repo!
so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
We played most of these.
Lots of great games. Now, the list includes
Split
beloved
Fiction.
franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo,
Crazy.
a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10
Dang.
people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely.
I'm really excited
Now,
to play
let's
Expedition
also
33.
applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year,
Wow, it's a lot of
more than
games.
double from 2020.
Really?
The challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend
And
long,
that's
and initiatives
what
like the
we're
Steam
here
Next
for.
Fest are so essential.
That's why we got a game
These
for you.
events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're
Podcast
watching
plug.
this show, you'll discover your next favorite game.
Yeah!
So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very
Starting
big.
with the indies, let's go.
2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
This one's spooky, huh?
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Look at this cute little indie game, huh? This looks so cute. Look at those butt cheeks on that character. This is such a cute little indie game. For some reason, the volume got lower. Did you guys notice that from when Jeff was playing to the game? Did that happen for you guys too? Or was Jeff talking and then the game consistent? Wait, it's the second game? Or did they just do a new game and call it 2? Because that's genius. Your name is Jeff? Jaw.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow,
Who's hyped?
Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phone.
Fortnite, he's in
The
chat.
Death Star's
Rise
super
up.
laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale
Raise the
island.
roof.
But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Ooh. I just want to know about Lego Fortnite.
Bad feeling about this.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Oh, that was it? That was quick. Quick zip.
Think
I didn't see any Lego
Jonesy.
Fortnite
All
in
right.
that.
Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Whoa! It's a legend.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest.
Of course he'd start with
It's
Kojima.
great to have you here. We are so excited
They're
for DS2.
besties.
So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
そのコ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
I'm scared. I'm scared already.
Welcome. Have a seat.
Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varna.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For a living?
It's definitely a Lena game.
I'm a porter.
If we see a game we like,
So thank you.
what do?
We're good for today.
Wish list it.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
Are they gonna kiss?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
They're holding hands now. It's an odd way to do it, but maybe they're both cancers. I'm just kidding, I don't know.
The girl. You're alive.
Oh, now it's turning into a boxing match. Oh, she needs to work on her form.
Stop. 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 Stop.
There's a lot happening. Now they're telling secrets in each other's ears.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出
he
せ
will
ない。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担
playing
っ
like
て
the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
ター
I
を作ろう
think
としてまあルカさん
we
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラクタ
So
ーにな
Luca
ったと
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残
All
る
right, guys, we're
it
gonna put
was great.
games
He did a
into
great performance, so I think you'll like this new character. Neil.
different
あの
categories.
ゲーム出るんで
Megan
Well, the
game,
game's going to be out in 20
Lena
days, so
game,
I'm not going to give any
Shelby game.
spoilers. You know, that's
I know.
what I brought
Okay.
today.
But there is
Keep
more
track.
to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn
Yeah,
more about
this
the
is
game.
a Lena
Actually, this
game.
Sunday, as part of Summer Game
For
Fest,
sure.
you tune into the DS2 live
Lena.
game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle
Yep,
Fanning
Lena
and
has
Troy
to play
Baker,
this
and I'll
game.
be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
What does that mean?
あのニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene
あ
of
の見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
That bromance.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for
it
Summer
gonna
Game
be?
Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Aw, she's nervous. I don't know who this person is, but I love him already.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for being here.
Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight
get
for
it, girl.
land, glory, and
Read that
legacy,
teleprompter.
and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Wait, I wasn't even listening because I was so enchanted by her accent.
Thou shalt
Lena
not
game.
kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Whoa, this actually looks sick.
But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
Did stream audio go down again? Oh, I didn't find war, war found me. Yeah, me. Every time I go to Whole Foods.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
I thought it said forget your destiny. I was like, what? Why would you do that?
But that's just my story.
Test, test, test. Turning my mic down. How's that sound? Is that good, guys?
Go write your own.
That's just my story. Go write your own. Yeah. Perfect. Go. Forget your destiny. This is my new mantra. Dude, what's up? Everyone say hi to Quiet Guy.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now
that game
it's
looks
time
insane.
to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first
Can you do
time.
a shout out for John's channel? Sega. Wow, Sonic was like, I heard Mario has a new game. Let me get in on this, huh? Was someone skateboarding? Wait, this looks like a lot of fun. I'm such a sucker for Sonic games. Whoa! Surfing.
Let's mix it up.
The tracks. Wait, what? Whoa! What the heck? What's this crossover? Oh my god, is this all the Persona people? What are they doing? What? I mean, that's one way to get people to play, right? Holy crap. I was not expecting that.
Time for me to win this.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
A legend.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new feature, Travel Ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game
Shade.
will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like
I
to
don't know how
show everyone
smooth that's
here
gonna
today.
be, though. Let's be honest.
Take a look inside of the Travel Ring.
What other platforms is it available? PC? What? Oh my god, shut up! What? We have to play this immediately.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want.
No.
Next, we're excited to
Lucy,
reveal
that
a
was
brand
rough.
new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios.
We're getting it. We're getting
Embark
it.
on a
We're all
journey
playing together.
across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Oh, another Lena game. Anytime something looks dark and a little bit disgusting, I'm like, oh, that's for Lena. She loves demon games. Oh, wait. Actually, hang on. Remember, if we like a game, we wishlist it. We gotta play that Sonic game.
For some,
Ew!
it heals.
I don't want to see that.
For others, it
Why is the blood
wounds.
gooey like that? Does that look like honey mustard?
And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
It's pretty hot. I don't want to keep seeing that.
But you have the power to change all of this.
Why is that hand so little? Oh my gosh, did he just propose?
If time were a weapon to wield,
Ew, stop.
could you undo the sins of ruin?
I want his boots.
In this time, or maybe the next,
KFC integration with this game.
you'll find how to save us all.
This is special dipping sauce. Oh, okay, I think this is not a Lena game. This is a Megan game. Anytime it's like JRPG, sign me up. Oh, this looks really cool, actually. Oh. I feel like I would scare myself, though. Oh! Code Vein 2. 2026. Wishlist it now. If that looks good, put it on your wish list. Epic Games Publishing presents. Here's a exclusive. Lena game. Lena and Megan game. Back to Lena. It sounds too demon. No, wait, I want in. What is this? It's giving me Little Nightmare vibes. Oh, it's a shooty game. Ew! Dude, no, I can't. I want to be able to play this. End of the Abyss? It looks incredible. I would watch Lena play, but I think I would get so sweaty playing that.
That was a very
In, like, a
moody,
scared
cool
way.
new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next,
That
we'll
looked
step
cool.
into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who
Make a
have bent
game.
the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And
Write this down.
those
I wanna
who
play
do
this one.
anything to save it.
This looks so cool.
They won't even know what hit them.
Oh, whoa, Troy Baker.
Here we go.
Mouse PI for Hire. Oh, yeah, that looks so great. I definitely want to play that one.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from Playside. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the
Monopoly.
world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
I was wrong. Lena game. Ooh. Game of Thrones, yeah. Oh my God. I was like, that's Game of Thrones.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
Dude, whoa, this is a little bit late, right? But, maybe perfect time? No, not the giant snake. I want to lead my army with the dude who baked bread. Yeah, me too.
Is your legacy.
Dude, can you fight dragons? What is this? Tell me more about it. I need to know. This is incredible. Look how good this looks. It's giving me the Lord of the Ring game vibes. But like,
You
obviously,
decide who wins
so much better.
and who dies.
It's not gonna kill him. Oh! You decide who wins? Like you could be White Walker or like the humans? Oh my God! Shut up! Wait, what?
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Can I rewrite the ending then? Can I get an ending that might feel a little more satisfying? Damn, that looked good. That looked good, right?
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Whoa, you just said too many things. I was like, Lena game, Megan game, Lena game.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era.
FPS RPG.
The era of Atomic Heart 2.
You never played the first? This looks pretty good. It's giving me Phantasy Star Online a little bit. It looks like fun. Lentil, will you play this? Is this a Lena game? I want to play this. Oh, it's a Casey game. Remember, if you see a game that you like, just write it down, wish list it. Goes a long way. Really helps the devs. Really helps the game ahead of its release.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Oh, booties. Whatever that is. I feel like for a lot of games you don't have to play the first one. After coming out with the second one, it's been some time. Oh, that looks like fun. Ooh. Can you just give that? Pretty stupid.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. And this time, there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom.
Ooh.
But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Oh, go on.
Is it recording?
Put them up, guys.
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Oh, I saw this on Star Trek once.
I can still barely believe it myself.
Actually. We all know what this is.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Ew.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
TCJ knows. Interesting twist. Playing with the physics. This kind of... Some of these characters look like the last game a little bit. Oh, but same studio. Okay, crotch shot. Oh yeah, it's from the Atomic Universe. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting, interesting.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe.
Ooh.
The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
This looks pretty fun.
With multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Miss Marvel. Just kidding. They don't love her enough. Rocket! Rocket and She-Hulk? Nice! Oh. You know, this would be a game I would play with my, older brother. It's definitely, fun, and there is a whole audience for these kind of, rough 'em up, little punch and go games. They're fun. You gotta be in a mood for them, for sure. And I think it's more about who you're playing with. Really great couch co-ops. You're like, oh, let's just be through this game together. They're fun. Is it something I would stream? No, not really. It's a cool game, though. The art looks really great.
This isn't hell. Or my world.
She-Hulk.
What is this place?
Oh.
Also,
Those pirates? Or what are those things?
you don't have a chance.
Whoa. Ew. We need a game.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Ooh. If you liked it, wishlist it.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom.
That's soon.
Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action.
What?
Check this out.
Lost Puppet Orphanage. Whoa.
Fuzzy, the tournament of 1,000,000 punches, you'll get yourself killed!
An unadoptable orphan. Wait, I like this already.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit.
Oh.
Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
That's what I do to Lena when she annoys me.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Oh!
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day.
Ew.
Jab.
What is this game? It looks so good. Felt that box. That guy have knives in his hands? Wishlisted. That looks incredible. Muppet Punch
Super
Out.
fun. Gotta wish list that, right?
Wish
All right,
list
well,
it.
next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle
Ooh.
deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here.
Okay.
Gathered from
these
every
people are
corner
cool.
of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs.
Huh?
Engaged in a perilous dance of wits.
Whodunit?
A game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
Wait,
Kill
what?
someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find
Whoa!
clues. One step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle.
Imagine pitching this game.
Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation
Wow.
awaits.
That looks good. What the heck?
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a
Enix,
game
wow,
of
okay.
life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while, their recent
2021.
tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year.
Oh.
From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Whoa. Looks so good.
Let your body settle into a slow
I love
rhythm.
tuna too. Tuna cans everywhere. I put mine in the trash when I'm done with it.
Clear your mind of all
Each their
distractions.
own.
You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
Lena game.
Here, you are in control.
Oh, is that what that means? Tech test is not like in-game footage. Girl, watch out! Tuna Quest, the legend begins. Our Raiders. Oh, comes out on Halloween. Lena game.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Ooh. It's a big three. Space games. Space, the final frontier. It's a game where you just make sandcastles. Whoa, what is this? Ooh. Dune? Star Wars? What is this? Lots of space, lots of sci-fi games. It's Dune? Is it Dune? I want to play Zendaya. Oh, she's at Dune fans? I missed it.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to quell their advance, 'twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Odyssey.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next will not be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as
Withering
humans
waves.
came to me,
Gertie game.
filling that dark tower with light.
Whoa. Wait, I know that person.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for
Whoa.
Septimus this time?
Looks like fun.
A rat in the vessel.
Ooh. Yes.
Such a tiny
It's giving
nuisance.
Chris. It's giving Namada Studios.
I know all your
It's giving Ori. Platformer. It's giving It's Gonna Break My Heart.
And don't come
Neo!
back.
The demo's out now. Wishlist it. Shelby game. That does look like a
That's
Shelby game.
Neo Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that
Metroidvania!
has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Megan and Shelby game. Epic Games. Oh my gosh, wishlist. This one. Yes, yes, yes. I love this already. Oh no, they don't have mouths. They got creepy. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it looks like Chewy. 2 people? For 2 people? Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Me and Shelby. Lena wouldn't like this game. It's not scary enough for her. There's no guns either. Whoa! Oh my gosh, it feels like Spirited Away a little bit.
We can't.
Come on, follow me.
I'm just kidding. Lena would love this game. She's in chat right now, so I'm giving her a hard time. Oh, this looks so good! Wish list. 2026! Oh my god, that looks so amazing. I'm so excited for
What
that.
a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Oh, 2K.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter,
Wait, this
Isabella.
looks juicy.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to...
I hope it doesn't have a space bar.
Teach them all this.
Give me alternate endings.
Remind
there.
them of their obligations.
Peace is between
Detroit Become Human Mafia style.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it will
Everyone's so
be.
handsome.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
Isabella became involved, it became our business. It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
I want to know more about what kind of game it is.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyages captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction.
Ooh.
Here's the first ever look.
Annapurna! Lego and Annapurna? Hold on, this is very cute. Yes, I'm in. Sign me up. Wish list. They're little. Look how tiny they are. Oh, it's getting bigger. Oh. You can play with a friend. This looks a little big brain. Maybe this is a Megan, Shelby, and Lena game. Ooh, ooh. Oh, this looks so frustrating. I can't. What? This is cute. That looks amazing. Wish list. When is it coming?
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I'm thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
That was so good!
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
What is this? Anything such SpongeBob
It's been
or
almost
down.
2 years
Sold.
since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat
Interested.
from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of
More
P.
puppets?
Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses.
Baldur's Gate 3,
Here's
but
the
with Nick.
exclusive new look.
Ooh, what's this? Lena game! Anytime something looks scary, I just call it a Lena game. She likes it scary. Whoa, wait, hang on. Isn't that? Oh no. New outfits, I'm in. Liza P. In a game.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Inspired by a true story? Whose? Why does she have bloody eye?
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. Chairs empty, 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs.
Ew!
Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
Whose true story is this? A cannibal story? Jeff, a lot of these games have been scary games.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
So immediately following this is Day of the Devs, where we get the majority of the games that we play all year round they come from the I Am 8-Bit Direct. So just so you know, after this, we'll probably be seeing a lot more games that kind of fit what we all usually play. You get a mixed batch here with Summer Game Fest, but they definitely skew more towards what we've been seeing. Nothing wrong with that, just, you know. Different style of game. What's this? Man with a big sword? Final Fantasy? No. Heard it game. I feel like we didn't get enough of that SpongeBob game. Just the briefest bit. One Punch Man? As a fighting game? What's this? Pretty game. This looks like Pokemon. You think this is a Shelby game? Whoa. There's actually so much happening right now. It looks like anime. Like, is this a game? Seven Deadly Sins. I didn't even know. I've never watched that anime.
5.6 is available today.
Unreal Fest.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilstar Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we
Jurassic
have set
Park game?
free,
Hello?
to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Wow. Wow! This game was really fun. Did you guys play it? It was super easy to get sucked into. I feel like we played a little bit, right? It was fun.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Aww.
Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
What is this? Yes, I'm in. Whatever. Pixel art. Sold. Ooh, this is cool! And you're a little mouse? Comes out on Halloween, too? Oh. From the creators of Shovel Knight. Play Little Mouse Guy. Wow. Very Final Fantasy. Mina the Hollower. Wow, I love it. Yes, I'm so into that. Cute.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says.
I feel scared.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3,
is this Deadpool?
You're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Whoa, it is. I called it.
All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Farming sim? No, it's not.
Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, ha, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dimmy. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
Ew.
Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
Ew.
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Wow, that's kind of fun. Hip Hop Satan. That looks like fun.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Next year
Wait,
at
really? That was Neil
last
Patrick
year at
Harris?
Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Lena game.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Whoa. This looks like Last of Us. Lena, when we say it's Lena game, and you're like, yes, just hit Q. That'll be the confirmation if we got it right. And if it's wrong, don't say anything. Wow, there's parkour, Lena game. Ooh, this is a main game. I like when there's driving involved. Hello.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Q. Oh! Dying Light? I thought it looked familiar. Wait, am I thinking of a different game? Or am I thinking of the right one?
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city.
Yeah.
Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Kill him dead. I'm gonna kill him dead.
There's the big news.
Yeah, I'm
Dying
doing the right
Light the
one.
Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week.
Played it
All
on
right.
Twitch, I think.
This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the
Yes,
highs
I'm in.
and lows of adolescence.
Whatever this is.
The bonds of friendship
Mixtape?
and the nostalgia
No, I
of
don't know.
growing up. Mixtape
Yeah,
comes
I
from
called it.
Beethoven and Dinosaur and Annapurna Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Oh.
What are we doing?
New trailer.
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
We've seen the announcement already. This was announced last year.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Big time Megan game. It's a Lena and Shelby game too.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
Oh, this looks so good.
And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
I love The Cure. Whoa, the skateboard.
Experience
She just
it
did a
for yourself.
boneless. Old school boneless.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
When? Release date. Wait, it didn't say when.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
Did it say Game Pass? Did I miss it?
Will you struggle?
Game Pass now? Is it out now?
Fleeting moment. Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
Oh.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
We love a Game Pass game.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous.
No release date yet. Okay, okay.
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me?
What is this game?
We will live on in this world.
Great game.
No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism.
Is that a Megan
Next, we
game?
want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia.
Ooh.
With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Beat 'em up.
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall.
Okay, outfits are cool.
The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Wow, you really beat him up. This is like that Marvel game, but like more updated. Oh. Something pretty satisfying about this, I'm not gonna lie. Different weapons, you can see their little skeletons, go into X-ray mode. There's lasers. I'm not gonna lie, a beat 'em up game kind of is pretty satisfying sometimes.
Bad dot line.
The guy's outfit's so cool too. And he does little spin kicks. Sick. Oh, It's because I like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I do love a really good fighting game that are live. Those are like
amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is
think
time for the
that's what
reveal of the
it's
next
hitting
game
on
from
for me.
Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
What is it? Universal. Yes, whatever this is, I'm into it already. The vegans, the robots, and the demons. Did I read that right? Did it say vegans? Or did I just make that up? Wow, the art looks sick. Scott Pilgrim? The Scott Pilgrim game? Shut up! Oh! Oh my god, this looks amazing! No way! Ramona! Oh, how fun! Yes! Wow! A brand new adventure? Whoa, that looks so sick! Look at the map! Oh man, I'm into this. Big time, big time. This has a different edge than what that other game I was talking about earlier that I'd like to play with my brother. This is more like, it feels a little more new age. Oh, coming to PC consoles 2026. Whoa! Scott Pilgrim EX.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player and co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Okay, Sayo. I thought that was Attack on Titan for a second. I think just a sale.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
Oh?
On something that's simply harder. Scum. Big hitter like witness this apogee, no fantasy. Big hitter like mix up pure alchemy, lethality. Big hitter like big hitter like big hitter like your hard just got harder.
No, not a Megan game. It's almost my birthday. It said June 17th. That's almost July. GTA?
What are you doing here? Come with me. At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. I keep you
lights be on. In years. I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
What's that? Oh, that. Oh.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th
Oh my God.
from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Daniel Craig?
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino
Dude got
Monarchique
paid.
in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007
This guy has a
First
smolder
Light.
down. He's like,
It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
wow. Special guest. It's always funny when they resting smolder face. Oh,
Good to
not
see
the
you,
worst
Mads.
thing to have.
Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know
Got
from
paid
Casino
big
Royale.
time.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of the Schiffer once again, I did not hesitate for
Oh,
one
that's
second.
cool.
But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to
Those
allow
are 2
several
different
parts,
games,
unexpected
sir.
characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you
us.
so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
What is this?
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for
Fight night game?
Lego Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
Like Mario Party, but
Will you be
Lego?
helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Dad?
Wait, this looks silly.
We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
I want to play.
It's actually more like 60.
Ooh, that's a lot of mini
Oh,
games.
that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or master
Lego
wolf
games are so
smashing a
fun.
crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Yeah, Lego's like, Nintendo raised the prices. We'll come in. We'll save the day. Please be not the same price.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
That looks great. I want to play.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox.
Dang.
Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Space shenanigans. Whoa, this looks like Overwatch,
Danger. Reactor overload.
but more cartoony. Wait, what is this? You can fly spaceships?
Laser round installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying.
A flying?
Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
There's a lot going on here.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I can see this being something people really like. Open beta.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see. The vultures can
It's donut day and
before the blight does.
Like sleepy time of day. I take a little nap.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right,
Day of the Devs.
Next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment.
Visceral.
Here is your first look.
Visceral dismemberment. Huh. Sounds like a Lena game. Munfishes. Pretty solid studio. Ew! Ew! Oh. Oh. Dude. No. Ew! I literally cannot see this. I cannot keep looking. I cannot see it when it comes on. And I look, and it's always Satan time o'clock. Being a girl has nothing to do with it. I just said that. Ew!
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total.
Wow.
In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
People love mechs.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Ooh, this song though. She's got a fresh she cut. Sing it, lady! My new karaoke song. Is she rapping that? Not my kind of game, but looks cool. Oh, the song is good. That song, or that one wins for the song.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Infinitesimals? Epic Games Publishing. Wow, Epic is really cranking them out, huh? I see a gun. Like, I'm out. He's not a shooty gamer. And there's giant bugs.
We must now face a stark reality.
What is this? What's going on here?
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
What is this? Grounded? Evolved? Hey, Jelly Scoop. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I never finished Bug Snacks. It was good. I'm going back to it. I need to
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Not a Lena game. Lena won't play bug game. She's scared of bugs. She's too scaredy.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Match franchise.
Happy birthday to you.
Why is there so many devil games?
Birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need to go grab some water.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Ooh. These wrestler games? Probably wrestling. I could go get my water now, right? It's like WWE stuff?
Let's rumble.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Alex. All right. Viper. Blue. Ingrid. Street Fighter 6.
Oh, Street Fighter. That was very wrong. Oh, what's this? Despicable Me. Just kidding. Oh, what the heck?
Julia's ring. Get him, y'all.
Fun.
Alejandro.
This looks like fun. This looks so good. These are from the two brothers. I think in Imagine Dragons. This is their game. I didn't know what it was at first. This is cool. This looks like so much fun. No, I'm into this. I get to play a demo of this. I may get a chance to talk to the devs. So if you guys have questions, let me know. Yo, this looks like fun.
Wishlist now.
Wishlist it. It looks like a good time.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wu Chong, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends. What will it take to finally awaken you?
Remember Once Human? Love that game. Wish it didn't reset. It was too hard to keep up with.
Gotta rescue mom. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Whoa, what's this?
Find method, find Ghostface killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
I'm sorry, what? Wu-Tang Rise of the Deceiver? What? They came out with their own game? That's crazy. That looks sick. Oh.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
Forget your destiny. Cute. They're showing so many games right now.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Whoa. Ew. This game looks so good.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
This looks like it's gonna be
Maybe
really
it's
hard.
Too much for someone like you.
It's giving like Cuphead.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Cuphead, Earthworm Jim. It looks super fun, but I feel like it's gonna be hard.
You still look a little unwell.
Invigorate the senses. Animation is incredible. Excuse me. Sorry.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047
What up,
Games.
Ian?
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play
FPS
with our
great
friends.
again?
And 20
Ooh.
million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built
Interesting
Splitgate 2.
choice.
Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
He said F word. I didn't sign off on that. Wow, he really is a whole, there's a whole thing. You know? There's a lot packed into that one.
The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch!
And he complete the comeback.
Fucking Power Ranger.
He shoots, he gets the kill! Now that's how you portal! They're not done yet! They got one! They got another! They're going to do it! They're going to see that! See that! Oh my god! They did it! They actually did it! And you're standing on the edge, face up, cause you're a natural.
Is that a Switch 2? Whenever shooty games come on, my brain turns off. I'm just not good at them, and I've tried to get good. I wish I was. They have to be like mixed. I'm just not good at them. I know. I wish I was. I really wish I was. And I feel bad. Like, this looks great. This looks like awesome. I played the first one in a tiny bit. I did like Overwatch because it was mixed, you know what I mean? That looks like a lot of fun. I panic under pressure. Yeah, same.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
I feel like... Oh, I didn't know Quiet Guy rated me. That was in 19 years ago. I missed that yesterday. What is this? 1943. Is one of the Yakuza games? Lena game! Mystery. This looks cool. Dude. He smacked that guy good. He said.
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Whoa, that looks sick. Not something I would be... Well, I don't know. Lena would have to play it and be like, you have to play it. That's... When something doesn't look like my kind of game.
We saw it at TGA last year as Project
like,
Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943.
Okay.
And knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
When a game is too dark for too long...
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game
announcement
with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away
No one would want to
by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision.
Blockbuster.
And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Sorry. I want another Detroit Become Human. A lot of murder mysteries, huh? A lot of whodunits. Sci-fi and murder mystery. Definitely the vibe here. I don't think this is Minecraft 2. It's a babe.
Grace.
Dr. Detective 3.
Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Grace is getting fired.
Coming.
FBI. Another round of layoffs. In this economy? Ooh, Grace, you're messy.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Runwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
This is scary. Oh, she's very sweaty.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Mom, look away. Wow, they really teased that, huh? They teased that huge. So many different little announcements. They're not giving us this.
There
And
you
then
have
they ended
it.
the show
Resident
with it.
Evil Requiem.
We had to wait.
And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th.
That's amazing.
Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with
It
much
looks
more to
incredible.
share soon, leading up to its launch on February 27th,
soon. That's
2026.
really soon.
Amazing. Thank you,
Congrats,
Capcom. That
Resident
was an amazing
Evil
announcement.
fans.
Glad we kept it a surprise.
will
All right. That's going to do it for our live
sit on the
Summer
couch
Game
and watch
Fest
it in a
show.
place.
Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a
Good
great
job, Lucy.
everyone?
You crushed. Good job, Jeff.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come.
Not
Make sure
sold
to
yet?
visit
I thought that looked
summergamefest.com
great.
to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday.
We'll be live
And
streaming
Stay tuned
that, by the way.
online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this
I'll be
weekend
there all
in LA.
weekend long.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Day of the Devs.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
All right, guys, this is the live stream we've been waiting for. Summer Game Fest is great. It gets us prepped and ready. But Day of the Devs, this is why we're here. These are our games. The Wholesome Direct too. Tomorrow morning we'll have a lot of games for us, for sure, for sure. Their audio is out of control. Oh God, I'm so sorry. This stream I've been trying to adjust volume this entire time. Do you guys think I have time to... Oh, I have to pee really bad. Can I get a countdown at least? You think I can go fast?
Feeling bored with your video games? Your library is full, but it's leaving you feeling empty inside? If you sat down and played your entire games library from beginning to end, by the time you finished, you'd be 9,000 years old and everyone you loved would be dead. including you. Don't let this happen. There is a better way. Hi, I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million? Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a non-profit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy Day of the Devs Digital Showcase.
I'm back.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of casing a place, gathering intel, and pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious master thief?
Yes.
Well, in Snap and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
Hello!
They're cool!
I'm Sassia, Senior Level Designer and Artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie, Senior Animator at No Goblin. And we're excited to share with you No Goblin's new upcoming game, Snap and Grab.
I love them. Ooh, Miami Vice, let's go! Wish list, I'm in.
Snap and Grab? What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. Picture this. It's the 80s. And you are nestled between high fashion glamour and high ticket crime.
As Nicky Nevada, the world's greatest photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a variety of rich and lavish settings, in which you'll have one question on your mind. What will you be stealing tonight?
Q's in chat if you're gonna be playing this. Q. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. You're stealing things? I love this. This looks so good. The colors, everything. It kind of reminds me of Party Hard a little bit.
In Snap and Grab, you will do cool crimes with only your camera and your crew.
Oh, a crew?
As you visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket items. And anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
Then, you're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own step-by-step plan for your crew to grab your future possessions.
Oh, that's so fun!
Just be sure to consider anyone who might get in your way, including Rio, a detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now. Who knows when she'll catch up.
As your anonymous deeds make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap and grab.
Oh, that's cool.
Will you be able to plan the next perfect heist?
Or will your heist fail spectacularly?
I'm in. Furry coated for sure. The little dog looks so silly. I love this. You have to put it all together?
We can't wait to see what you plan next in Snap and Grab.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Nice.
Does Untitled Goose Game ring a bell?
Yes.
It was one of the very early Day of the Devs games, so early in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to have a name? You know the rest of the story. House, based in Melbourne, Australia, is developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played. But I'm not the right person to describe what it is. Better served that these anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things do it for you. Take it away.
Yes!
Hello. We're House. You might know us because of our Goose Game. And we're here today to show you around our new game. Ooh. It's a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
Big Walk. We talked about this on Got a Game for You.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things, talking and walking. So talking, it's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello. Whoa!
Or in a tunnel.
Proximity.
Hello.
That's fun.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello.
You have to walk and talk?
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture,
Oh, there they are.
and plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot.
Dude!
And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well.
I love that. Not everyone wants to like be on
Hello.
voice chat.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk.
This is so cool. Furry coated.
Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together, so navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
Oh, that's not like pass.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding your way back together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again. Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare.
What? You have a little gun, a little flare gun.
Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed to let you find funny and surprising new ways to talk.
This is cool.
You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too.
We love weird stuff.
Our challenges are open-ended, and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big
How
Walk.
many people can play?
There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
I like this.
You can sit and watch the sunset,
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
This is a cool little hang game.
Go dancing.
or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Oi.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Yes, I want to play this immediately. This looks so good. Wow. Didn't really know what it was going to be about. So much better.
This next title is
than I
from
could
the art
imagine.
director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and The Pathless. You'll
Oh.
see the DNA of all those games in this one as you surf the sand on your sword and bring the sea back to life. This is Sword of the Sea.
Remember, if you like
Hi,
the game,
I'm Matt Nava.
cubes.
I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea. Sword of the Sea is a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword,
Whoa.
and it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater. It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey,
Yeah, definitely
Abzu,
Journey
The
coded.
Pathless, and you're going to see those elements in the game, but it's going to take you somewhere new. Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state, and that's something
Ooh,
that
flow
as
state.
a snowboarder I've experienced myself. I feel like there's this kind of magical
very meditative.
experience that you have with these extreme
Definitely
sports.
how they make these
when you're
games.
doing it, you actually find this kind of
Ooh.
meditative quality. You are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise.
Yeah.
You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game.
Aw. I love that. I didn't love the killer whale at the beginning. That scared me. But this...
I'm really excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work with on Journey,
Oh my gosh.
Abzu, The
It's gonna be
Pathless,
amazing
and
then.
he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games.
seen
So if you played the Tony Hawk games, if you played the old
Aw.
snowboarding games, you're going to love the way that you move.
Oh my god,
in
yes.
Sword
Sign
of the
me
Sea.
up. I'm in. The water looks good. This is all like massaging my brain. I love Tony
We can't
Hawk
really
games.
guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we can do is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have one.
Yeah, you get to just vibe out.
Sword of the Sea is coming out this year, August 19th, on the PlayStation 5 and PC, so
Nice.
wishlist now. Thank you.
This next world exclusive is a sequel to a game that has over 4 million players and counting. A runaway hit if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring something new to the genre, something evolved, and that's exactly what this developer did.
What'd they do? Wait! The Academy welcomes you back! Escape Academy! They crushed it. The first one was so good. They like killed it. They made another game. Escape Academy 2, back to school. Wishlist it now on Steam.
I'm Wyatt with Coin Crew Games,
He's so cool.
and we're here to announce Escape Academy 2, Back to School, the sequel to Escape Academy.
Q! Q is in chat. Wow.
Escape Academy 2 is an open-world escape room game, where between your escape room classes, you can explore a living and breathing campus that functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series,
Animal Well's
and
so
how they
good.
leverage free roam puzzle solving, so we're really
Beautiful
excited
game.
to bring that into the Academy.
Our background as a studio is in building immersive narrative escape rooms. So when we started making a sequel for Escape Academy, we asked ourselves, how can we push that even further?
Wow.
We looked at feedback from the first game, and the #1 most requested feature, by a huge margin, was more academy, to really get to be a student at the school. This time around, we're gonna let you explore the campus, to go to classes, meet other students, and most importantly, find lots of rooms to lock yourself up in.
You can go to classes? That's cool.
What was once a 2D level select map is now a fully realized explorable space. Whether you're returning to the Academy or stepping in for the first time, you'll find yourself in a world full of unique environments, from dusty puzzle archives to hidden rooms in unsuspecting places. The campus is designed to reward curiosity with secrets tucked into every corner for players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to environmental storytelling,
yeah,
we
huge
pushed every
difference.
element to heighten immersion and mystery.
For Escape Academy 2, our approach to narrative is to really lean into the roleplay of embodying a student at the Academy. You can talk to your fellow escapists to unlock quests, discover lore, and naturally get hit with a deluge of groan-worthy puns. Apologies in advance. Over the course of the game, you'll puzzle your way through character-driven quest lines that string together campus challenges and escape rooms, taking you through your second-year curriculum and the game's central mystery. If you want to get a sneak peek at the game and help us unlock its full potential, join our Discord and sign up for a playtest. We'd love to borrow your brain.
Wishlist Escape Academy 2 today on Steam, and we'll see you when you get back to school.
You love goobs. Wishlist it.
Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Lush. All these bands are part of the 80s, 90s vibe that is mixtape, from the prolific creators of The Artful Escape. But this is not a music game or a game about music. It's a game about life and friends and the music that gets us through it.
Oh, hi. I'm Johnny Galvatron from Beethoven and Dinosaur, here in Melbourne Rock
This
City.
guy is something
This
else.
is our secret hideout where we make video games. This is one of our artists, Arden. Fuck off. We're the BAFTA award-winning team behind The Artful Escape.
Yeah, I interviewed him before. He's a
But who
hoot.
cares? What's next? We're making a mixtape.
This is how he is in real life. Like, no joke.
I thought we were in Jeff Keighley's theme.
We're in Dave the Devs too.
Oh, cool. Mixtape is a coming-of-age action-adventure game about 3 friends on their last night together, listening to a perfectly curated soundtrack. It's a psychedelic retrospective, a musical journey that documents the breadth of their friendship and their greatest hits.
Oh, I love. There's so much skateboarding. Whodunit, sci-fi, and skateboarding is like a huge theme in this year's Summer Game Fest. We're seeing this
The
like
whole
in a
game
lot of
is a
stuff.
mixtape. The music is a mixtape. There's a mixtape of mechanics, from skateboarding to pulling slushies, a mixtape of eras, a mixtape of art styles and media designed to take you back to the teenage wasteland.
I love this.
We gonna get your stash and keep going?
That's a rookie move.
Yeah, have we taught you nothing, Cassandra?
What? We all go up to my room and immediately bolt? Dad, give away you're grabbing booze.
But is the music any good? Holy flippin' meatballs, let me tell you all about it.
Flippin' meatballs.
Thank you very much. We got Joy Division, Devo, I love Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Portishead,
Dude, the budget
Roxy
for this.
Music, Silverchair, Lush, The Cure, Susie and the Banshees, Stan Bush, the Jesus and Mary Chain, the unkillable Iggy Pop, and apparently many more.
Apparently.
Are they following us?
Yup. I can't go to prison.
Oh my god.
Boxes!
Wow, this looks so good. We're seeing so much more. It's giving me Schedule 1 flashbacks.
If Death looks you in the eye, dude, don't blink.
Play it on Game Pass day one, wishlisted on Steam, play it on a PlayStation or Epic or whatever.
I thought we were riding together.
I didn't want to get all sweaty and shit.
Fair.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Looks so good. Cute.
Did you see that Drinkbox Studios just announced their next title, Blighted, moments ago at the Summer Game Fest? Well, now they're here to give you an in-depth look at the game.
Hey, I'm Ian, the lead designer at Drinkbox Studios.
And I'm Augusto, art director at Drinkbox.
We're excited to finally tell you about our new game, Blighted.
Whoa.
Blighted is a hardcore action Metroidvania set in a psychedelic Western nightmare. The game's full of mysteries and secrets, and one of its coolest features is a dynamic difficulty system that constantly changes the enemies, the player, and the world around you as you play.
But is there easy mode?
People in this world have a sacred ritual. When someone dies, a seed is planted in their brain. Over time, a tree grows from their skull and bears fruit. By eating this fruit, one gains a knowledge and experience of their ancestors. That's how it was for generations. That is, until the one they called Sorcisto defiled the ritual.
I don't think anyone would want to eat my
He discovered
brain
that by eating brains raw, he gained immense power. Sorcisto ate the fruits, destroyed the trees, and devoured your entire community. And in doing so, he released a reality-altering disease known as blight. As the lone survivor, you have a singular goal. Hunt down Sorcisto to reclaim the memories of your people.
Now, like the rest of the world, you're afflicted with blight. It's constantly overtaking you, making enemies aggressive and unpredictable, and changing your perception of the world. You can find ways to suppress it, or you can harness it to fight back even harder. With practice, you'll be chaining together finishers, taking out huge blighted beasts, devouring their brains, and using their memories to fight and explore. With enough blighted memories, you'll start to see new layers of reality, reach hidden locations, and discover new gameplay mechanics.
Dang.
Blighted marks our studio's first venture into 3D, allowing the art team to bring their designs to a whole new level as they craft gorgeously eerie worlds for you to
I have like a new appreciation
You'll be making your way through remains of long-dead civilizations,
for Metroidvania games
manifested
after playing
nightmares,
Crypt Custodian.
through mines carved into the interior of petrified giants and scaffolds to the gods. Drinkbox has a rich history with action games, from Guacamelee to Severed to Nobody Saves the World, and we're excited to craft another one that will put your skills to the test. Blighted will support full co-op like many of our past
You could
games,
play together?
and we're working with composer Jim Guthrie to create a soundtrack you'll never forget. We're excited for you to try the game, and we're aiming to have a playable demo later this year.
Wishlist the game on Steam and follow us on social media to make sure you don't miss it.
Interesting.
This next title is from a bona fide Day of the Devs alumni, Outer Loop, whose games Thirsty Suitors and Falconade have both been previously celebrated.
Still need to play
in our
Thirsty
show.
Suitors.
Outer Loop prides itself on being a minority-led studio
Forget what
with a
the
mission to
game was
create
called,
accessible but meaningful games about underrepresented cultures and themes. And this title is a beautiful and vibrant example of just that. This is DEVS.
Oh, I'm playing a demo of this. It looks so good.
No one cooks anymore.
Food in tubes? Yuck. I'm so hungry.
I remember seeing a preview for this last year, very, very quick. And this, the creator of Thirsty Suitors, I met them was it 2 years ago? Super cool person, like, so awesome. Great vibes. I just love what they're doing. One last meal. Early 2026, okay.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, and I want to introduce you to our new game, DEVS.
They're so cool.
A spicy narrative-based RPG. Platform through vibrant villages, battle corporate goons, reconcile with loved ones, and eat one last meal together before saying goodbye. Double jump, drill, and grapple your way through the world to discover local ingredients, hidden paths, memories, and new friends.
Cooking games will always, like, be my
Engage
weakness.
in a flavorful turn-based combat system where every attack packs some heat.
We have to play Thirsty Suitors to prep for it.
Especially when you time it right. Hitting the action button as the hit lands amplifies your attack damage and strengthens your blocks against enemy attacks. Use boost points at the start of your turn to multiply damage on attacks and skills. Match enemy flavor cravings to break down
This is
their
fun.
defenses.
I love this
and leave
style.
them
It's like
stuck.
a...
Cook up made-to-order food
The
to wake up
turn-based.
villagers from a processed food-induced haze
Whoa!
using the expressive cooking system. Delivering delicious, hearty meals reconnects communities with their culture, history, and shared memories, and increases your reputation. Serve up looks by customizing your spirit met goddess. Create your own spicy style with custom wraps and accessories. DEVS, our spicy narrative turn-based combat RPG, will be out in early 2026. Thank you.
It looks so good. Come on. Yeah, the music, the food, storytelling.
Our pals
I'm
at
in.
Heart Machine, creators of Hyperlight Drifter and Hyperlight Breaker, have teamed up with our buds at Devolver. They're mixing things up with surreal, interdimensional demon horror.
Oh!
It's a genre, right? Or is it a genre? Probably should be a genre. Here it is.
Whoa, what is this? Oh. And he's still teaching. He refuses to put the chalk down. He's like, I'm finishing this lesson. Oh no, he's gone crazy. Possessors? Oh. Okay, the character is so cool. What is this? Luca? It's a really beautiful game.
Hi, I'm Miriam, producer at Heart Machine, working on Possessors. Possessors is a search action game set in Senzu, a corporate-run city which has been overrun by demons. What you've just seen is one of 4 animated shorts we made with Powerhouse Animation. They each tell the story of how a character or a creature from Possessors survived the attacks of the demon, or how they perished. In Possessors,
make us cry.
you play as Luca, a teenager from Senzu who was injured in the disaster. Luca was forced to make a deal with a demon named Rem for both of them to survive. Rem possessed her, healed her, and made her strong. Now Luca and Rem are stuck together and forced to get along. They'll have to climb Senzu's skyscraper and fight through hordes of feral demons to escape the city. Along the way, Luca and Rem will discover what Senzu's corporate master were hiding. and piece together what happened by sharing their memory of the past. On behalf of the team, we're all very excited for you to play Possessors, which comes out later this year.
Ooh, this year?
In the meantime, you can wishlist Possessor on Steam, or try Luca's new Demon Power for yourself. A demo of the game will be available later today.
Demo! This looks really good.
Moonlighter hooked me with its novel shopkeeping gameplay, its clean combat, and its satisfying dungeon-to-market gameplay loop. I could seriously play it all day, and I did. The developers at Spain-based Digital Sun seem to have made some ambitious upgrades to its sequel, including an expansive 3D world, a big change from its previous pixelated form. I hope you're as excited as I am to take a peek at Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
Hi there, this is Isra from Digital Sun. I'm beyond thrilled to share this event with you and show what's in store for Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
I've always wanted to play Moonlighter. I've started it. And
Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault is a sequel to our beloved shopkeeping roguelike. As in the first game, here you venture into ever-changing dungeons to fight enemies and find relics. Then you go to your shop, sell your loot, and turn it into a profit to get better gear. This unique blend of gameplay is what made the first game so special, and now we're bringing it to a whole new dimension of quality and ambition. Talking about new dimensions, this entry begins in Tresna, a blood-brimming town. Here, Will finds himself stranded after one of his adventures. He won't be alone, though. Old and new faces will join him along the way. For now, let's jump straight into the portal, where every adventure unfolds and both battles and looting take place.
First game is about like 15 hours to beat.
From the arid lands of Hodu to the grassy landscapes of Hylia, each biome offers new mechanics, enemies, and rewards. Combat has been vastly improved, with some enemies specialized in ranged weapons, while others focus on close combat. Once you clear a room, several things can happen. You might find a perk, in-run effects that can increase Will's power and unlock new abilities. The other option might sound familiar to veteran merchants, as you can also stumble upon a chest. Inside, you'll find tons of priceless relics.
What's the story of Moonlighter?
Depending on where you place them, relics will unleash all kinds of effects.
Metroidvania games.
Backpack management will influence the outcome of your expeditions. Unlike in the first game, you'll be able to see the base value of each relic, although backpack effects can double or triple your profit.
It's a lot of work.
Let's say that you keep the
story
adventure
has
running.
to be strong
Let's
to keep me
say
playing.
that you even feel brave enough to face one of Moonlighter's 2 bosses. These battles will put your skills to the test.
It looks
Take
fun,
the so-called Herald, for instance. This is one of the first bosses of the game and shows how the combat has evolved since the first Moonlighter. The Herald will throw projectiles and beams non-stop, forcing you to find cover and dodge hits. He's also protected by a sound barrier that you'll need to deactivate before striking back. Merchants need to be smart. It doesn't matter how far you get. Successful runs leads to the same place, your shop. The shop is where you put a price on your loot and try to get the best deals. There are ways to influence the outcome. For now, all I can say is, haggle hard, sell harder. Well, there's actually something I can already share with you.
Demo?
Just like the perks in the dungeons, you can also unlock special effects each time you open your shop. They can potentially skyrocket your profit, unleashing powerful synergies and selling streaks. You never know what will happen when you open your shop. That's why we call it a shopkeeping roguelike after all. That's it for now. After nearly 7 years since the original Moonlighter was released, we hope you are as excited as we are. Please stay tuned to our socials for all things Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault.
I feel like I'd love
See you
it,
in
but
Tresna.
you know, he's
inspired by
said a
Pietro
lot.
Riva's manifesto, Rejector, Thomas feels driven to advance our medium by creating games for new audiences and to hopefully entice those who might not be usually interested in playing a video game to take an interest. From Thomas Waterzoo, creator of Please Touch the Artwork, this is Please Watch the Artwork.
Hi, welcome to Day of the Devs ASMR edition.
Oh, me too.
My name is Thomas Waterzoo, and I'm a developer from Belgium. I'm the creator of Please Touch the Artwork, a series of casual and accessible games based on real paintings.
Why haven't we played this?
Where I explore what would happen if we did touch the artwork. I usually start by choosing a painter I like.
Oh, he's just
and
announcing
then
it.
think about what gameplay could fit their art style. For my third game, I fell in love with American realist painter Edward Hopper. But this time, you're not gonna be touching artworks. You're just gonna be watching them. At night.
Spooky. Why is everyone naked?
Please watch the artwork is a psychological spot the difference game, where you are a night watch at the Museum of Animated Modern Art. In short, Mama. Your job is simple. Watch the paintings and report any anomalies. However, these are not your everyday paintings. They are alive, and there is a mysterious sad clown wandering around, spreading their sadness over all the paintings. You're gonna need a good memory, focus, and lots of coffee to avoid this from
Seems
happening.
like a kind of fun
If you don't know
stream
Edward
game.
Hopper, no worries. You don't need to know him to be able to enjoy the game. But he's most famous for his painting, Nighthawks. He depicted themes like loneliness and urban isolation, so for me it made sense to create a psychological horror game. I also wanted a mechanic that made people really look at the paintings, hence the Spot the Difference gameplay. There are no jump scares in this game.
That's good.
And no monsters.
Oh.
The only things that are chasing you are the feelings of paranoia, self-doubt, and maybe some nostalgia towards Hopper's America from the early 20th century. Okay,
It's pretty cool.
You've got some
I
clowns,
have to play the first game.
but they are kind of harmless. It's just you, the night, and the paintings. I don't have a release date yet, but you can now wishlist the game on
Wishlist it.
Steam. However, and don't tell this to anyone, it's probably gonna be around Halloween this year.
I love that. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Thanks to Day of the Devs for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and I really hope you like this bizarre little thing I made. Bye-bye.
We've had a long-time love affair with this next dev at Tribute Games. It goes all the way back to the very first Day of the Devs, where we showed Mercenary Kings. It's been amazing to see what they've done since then with games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, which is a huge nostalgic
Scott
bomb.
Pilgrim.
And they're set to deliver again with Marvel Comic
Marvel.
Invasion.
Hi, I'm
Oh,
Frederic
please just
Jonas.
touch the artwork is on sale for $3.
We are part
The
of
first
Tribute
one.
Games from Montreal, Canada, and are currently working on Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a retro-inspired beat-em-up set in the Marvel Universe. When Annihilus launches an attack across the galaxy, it's up to 15 Marvel superheroes to save the day.
So far, we've announced Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine, Storm, Nova, Phyla-Vell,
and we've just revealed that Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk are joining the fight.
Each heroes have been designed around their unique strengths and powers. Some of them can take on airborne enemies, while others can deal devastating damage closer to the ground.
I feel like I have pretty bad superhero fatigue.
We also
unless
introduced an
it's
exciting mechanic, the Cosmic Swap,
Spider-Man.
a tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful combos and unique strategies.
Or Miss
For
Marvel.
level design, we recreated iconic Marvel settings such as the mutant heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus a thrilling roster of legendary locations across the cosmos. We had a lot of fun inserting fan-favorite references for you to find out in the background, so keep a lookout.
As devoted fans
This
of the
game looks
Marvel
really good.
Universe, we saw this project as a
They
huge
did a
honor
good job.
and a great opportunity to celebrate our childhood's fondest memories. Who knew that the countless hours spent at the comic book shop or the arcades would bring us here today?
We hope that Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a true love letter to all fans who grew up with the Marvel
that's
Universe.
sweet. It looks like it. They literally did.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion
truly
is
did such
coming
a good
to
job.
PC and consoles this holiday.
And now for something of a moodier pursuit.
Moody?
A horror fantasy life sim, co-directed by the pixel artist from Celeste, with haunting and lovely music from Disaster Piece, composer of Hyperlight Drifter, It Follows, and Fez. And to boot, an amazing group of human developers from Vancouver.
Ooh. Yes. Q. There's a day cycle. There's a day cycle. Yes, I'm in. What is this? This is cute. Oh, this pixel art. I'm so lucky. Q. Dude.
Hi, I'm Isa, programmer and writer of Neverway.
And I'm Pedro, artist and designer of Neverway.
a horror RPG in live sim, and the debut title of our new studio called Blood Inc.
I love that.
You play the game as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on a farm, a place where you can escape from all your problems, and finally it starts fresh.
But it gets darker. Fiona will find herself indebted as immortal herald of a dead god. With your sword, you can fight in a fast-paced combat, and you can choose your secondary gear to change how you fight, like a hookshot you just crafted.
Oh, cool.
But remember, you still need to keep your new life on track. You can do things like shopping at the Cellmart or paying your mortgage using your very own Luna OS computer.
What?
You can also befriend or even romance more than 10 characters, each with their own special cutscenes and routines that can interact with each other.
And as you get closer to those characters, you can use those relationships to unlock new combat abilities that change the way you fight.
You can farm, fish, and
This
cook,
game is
but
so
never
much.
It doesn't play like a regular
It's
live
3
sim
games
RPG.
in one.
Time progresses in 3 blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening, and you choose when to advance by doing things like eating, sleeping, or reading a manual. The idea is to let you set your own pace, so you can choose when you want to fight or when you just need a break and see your friends.
What?
You will eventually start searching for the Neverway, a decaying, nightmarish reality that is slowly leaking into yours. There you will learn what's happening to this dark, post-apocalyptic world as you pay out your debt.
If this sounds like your kind of game, you can wishlist Neverway on Steam and stay up to date to our latest
Wishlist it.
announcements. And thank you for watching.
This looks so good. I'm so hyped for this. Well, we have this game.
It's time for a world
And the
premiere.
Blumhouse game?
This one from a studio based in Johannesburg called Nyamako. Their previous title, the postmodern platformer Semblance, earned them a place on Forbes Africa's
Neverway.
30 under 30
Thank you,
list back in
Casey.
2018,
Add it to your wish list.
along with a host of other accolades. And since then, they've been hard at work on Relooted, a heist game which
So
tackles a
excited.
political and righteous subject matter. Please take a look.
Yeah, the Blumhouse game. Graves.
We need a ride.
Something incognito.
Like a submarine.
No, but also fast.
Like a jet
Great
slash
season.
submarine.
Can you be serious?
Look it up. Similar. Well, the vibes, I don't know. They announced it last year as their lineup.
Hi, I'm Marker, the lead animator at
Check it
Nyamako.
And I'm Sita, producer at Nyamako.
Relooted is set in the near future, where a new treaty has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation. They begin to only exhibit artifacts
All
in
these
private.
games with POC.
Our heist crew is made up
I
of
know.
regular people who band together to see these artifacts returned to
Not
their
only,
country
like,
of origin,
people of color,
operating from a hideout in Johannesburg, South Africa.
but like their culture too.
How do you do the mysterious play, guy?
Are you not tired? Rest. We have work to do tomorrow.
In the real world, a French government report estimated that 90% of sub-Saharan African cultural heritage is in the possession of Western collections.
No way.
That is millions upon millions of deeply important cultural, spiritual, and personal artifacts, including human remains, that aren't in their rightful place. While the locations in the game are vague and invented, the 70 artifacts in Relooted are very much real, and, as of today, reside in Western museums and private collections. Take, for example, the Ngaji drum, a hugely important spiritual
and it's
item
educational?
to the Pokomo people of Kenya. It was believed destroyed in 1910. In reality, it had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum let a Pokomo prince visit the drum in storage. He was the first Kenyan in over 100 years to see the drum.
This is awful.
It still remains in storage
Oh my gosh.
today.
How incredible.
Before each mission in Relooted, players will receive a briefing where they can learn more about these artifacts, where they are from, their significance, and how they came to be removed from the African continent.
Wow.
He was taken to England following the suicide of his father.
This is amazing.
And the defeat of the Ethiopians by the British at Magdala in 1868.
Relooted is a combination of action and puzzle. Once you pick up a target artifact, the alarm triggers, and you only have a certain time to get out before security arrests you. The puzzle comes in figuring out your plan, and the action comes in executing it. The heists are made up of 3 phases. In phase 1, you case the joint. collecting information about where the targets are and what obstacles you'll face.
From here, we can smash the security glass and get you up to the next floor.
In Phase 2,
This
you
looks
roam
hard.
the level, carefully avoiding tripping the alarm and preparing your escape route. In Phase 3, you execute, flowing through your plan and evading security systems as you carry Africa's heritage home. Relooted is coming to Steam, the Epic Game Store, and Xbox Series X and S.
That's like
You can wishlist it now.
so.
Remember
how cool.
Patapon, that charming series of games about those little dudes walking around doing stuff and making music? Well, there's a sequel. Well, kind of
What?
a sequel. It's a spiritual
What is six
successor.
things to make a game
It's the
about?
core team from Sony Japan
I love that.
that made the OG games, coming back at you with more charming little dudes doing stuff while making music. Here it is.
こんにちは。パタポンの原作者であり、現在ラタタンの開発をしております小谷博樹と言います。
そして私はラタタンのリードプロデューサーを務める坂尻和人と申します。
私は現在サーフィンやランニング、そして大好きなけん玉の練習をしている時以外は常にラタタンがより面白くなるように努力をしているところになります。
ラタタンはよりカラフルなデザインと、オンラインマルチプレイモード、ローグライトなど新たなゲームデザインに取り組んで日々開発を行っています。
そして皆さんと一緒に育ててきたファンベースはとても素晴らしいものであり、コミュニティに投稿していただける応援のメッセージとか可愛らしいファンアートにはいつも励まされています。
プロデューサーとして日々この業界の苦しさを感じております。ですがこのように自分たちの好きなゲームが作れることに日々喜びを感じています。我々インディーチームですのでまだまだ皆さんの支援が必要となります。今日は、新しいトレーラーをお持ちしましたのでぜひご覧いただきたいと思います。それではどうぞ。
This trailer is really good so far. Rhythm Fuel is your fight? I do like rhythm games, even though I have zero rhythm of my own. There was like a Kingdom Hearts game on the DS that I really liked. That was a rhythm game. Was it Dream Drop? What am I thinking? Wow, the art and everything in this looked really fun. I think I'd be bad at it though. I love a rhythm game. It's like brain massage. It's fun. It's a good time. Very cheap pop. Oh, it comes out soon.
Day of the Devs。そして素晴らしいファンの皆さんに感謝を込めまして、乾杯。
This next game, led by the legendary Warren Spector of Epic Mickey and Deus Ex fame, is a totally new take on stealth. His talented team is making something like nothing else. It's an evocative game set in a turn-of-the-century universe, and I cannot wait to play it.
Hi, I'm Warren Spector, Chief Creative Officer at Otherside Entertainment. At Otherside, we don't play it safe. We take chances.
I love Warren.
We tackle hard
Remember I did the the
and we do
panel with
what's
him
right
for
games and gamers.
D23.
And what's right now is Thick as Thieves.
This game looks like a lot
It's
of
a
fun.
multiplayer stealth action game, unlike any action or stealth game you and your friends have experienced before. Response to the idea and what we've been able to show has been terrific. The team behind the game is so excited by the response that we wanted to show you more. So here's an early pre-alpha sneak peek at Otherside's upcoming player-powered game, Thick as Thieves.
A lot of heist games too.
So we're trying to have all the bells and whistles of an immersive stealth game, like hiding in shadows, understanding NPC pathing and vision cones and timing your movements with them, and lockpicking your way through a guarded location. The X factor to me, however, is probably the presence of other players in the same game.
The thing is, I could study the AI all day long. I could study the levels all day long. But the other thing is, I don't know what another player is going to do. Are
really
they going to actually
mixes it up.
pickpocket me? Making, situations that are just so fun. Something that won't happen in another match ever again. I think that's the thing that I'm looking most forward to seeing players
No
do.
one plays the same
I can feel
game
like
twice.
a real master of stealth or deceit or cunning, because I'm not just outsmarting NPC AI, which can be satisfying, but it's an actual human being that I'm getting the best of.
So one of our core design pillars in Thick as Thieves is to play with your ears. And to me, that means a lot as audio director, because you understand your surroundings at all times. You understand where you are on the map. You can hear where other thieves are. You can hear other threats like guards. You could also be able to tell, like, oh, I'm in this quiet environment, and then I can hear outside it's very loud. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay, if it's raining and there's a thunderstorm, maybe that can mask some of my sounds so I can kind of go in undetected.
Oh, that's cool. Like that factors in.
And a lot of this is not faked. If you hear a train in the background in the distance, there's actually a train passing by in the world. Every thief for themselves, right? Thieves going at it 1v1v1. And one thing that I really like to do is kind of stay back in the shadows and watch everyone go at it. People are falling into my traps and then just waiting for the right moment to swoop in.
You can steal from the thieves? So much thieving. This kind of seems like fun, right? To play with.
So every match
friends.
is always fresh to me. The weather changes, the locations of the clues or the loot, the guard patrols, and of course the players are always on their own separate quests. So really
Full
anything can
chaos.
happen.
Oh, they're on their own separate quests, so we're all not on the same.
We've been working on this game for a while now, and I'm just totally stoked that other people are excited about it too.
Totes
I really want to get this game in front of more players as soon as we can, and I'm hoping that many of you will sign up for a playtest. We'd love to get your feedback on the game, and we'd love to show you what we've been putting together over here. So thank you very much.
This is a new title from
playing
a
the
longtime
demo of
collaborator
that
of
this
ours.
weekend.
Both at Double Fine Presents, where we published our game Kids, and here at Day of the Devs, where we've highlighted titles like Time Flies. Here's a first look at their new game, Pocket Boss.
Pocket what?
Hi, I'm Mario. I'm roughly half of a small studio called Playables based in Zurich, Switzerland. I worked on games like Plug and Play and Kids. But now I'm looking forward to show you something brand new, Pocket Boss. Pocket Boss is a short game about the small joys of manipulating data. As a remote worker, you're in touch with your boss through a chat interface and will get all kinds of requests. Be smart, erase competitors with one swipe of a finger, navigate the stock market without crashing, and generally find easy solutions for hard problems. Your boss will verify if everything looks correct, and most importantly, beautiful. But as you do all that, the charts start to get a life of their own. They go wild. Will you be able to tame them? Or maybe even find your own satisfaction on your way to success? Pocket Boss is an intimate encounter with data exploring the secret life of charts. The game will come out later this year.
Little puzzles.
You can find more information and a link to the Steam page on pocketboss.ch.
Slightly triggering because It feels very corporate.
This
but
autobiographical game
very
is all
fun.
about food and our complicated relationship with what we eat and what we see when looking at the scale. Its unique gameplay unpacks the frustration and even the strange humor of cooking, eating, working out, and more.
What?
And we finally have a
More
release
game
date.
sims.
Hi,
Life
I'm
sims.
Jenny.
Hi, I'm AP.
We're the co-directors of Consume Me.
Consume Me won the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at the 2025 Independent Games Festival.
More importantly, it's about to get its release date announced at Day of the Devs.
After we talk specifically about how cool it is,
Did you feel like a complete jerk and or a loser in high school? Well, I did.
What is this?
and I did not stop her from spending several years of her adult life letting me make a hardcore role-playing game about it with her.
I was not my high school valedictorian. My grades were a toilet emoji. Furthermore, 0 European museums had ever yet featured an exhibit of my art. So the only thing I could think of to want to do was get hot. That's where you come in. Are you tough enough to help cartoon me get hot?
Each story chapter in Consume Me sees Jenny with new goals and not enough time to comfortably accomplish them.
What is this? It feels like turning red a little bit.
You, the player, must manage her schedule by making meticulous decisions about how to spend her free time.
Every activity costs or boosts different resources.
This
These
seems
activities
stressful.
often involve
Ew.
mechanically hilarious
Why did she
minigames.
look like that?
In Consume Me, putting food on your lunch plate is a puzzle game.
Is it really,
You can buy
Zoe?
a sponge at the corner
Her name
store
is
to
May.
make the hitbox bigger in the bathroom cleaning minigame, and you
Ooh,
can
that's
also
satisfying.
wear a special outfit that results in your mom giving you more money if you clean the whole bathroom.
Yoga might kill you.
Encounter cash on the street while walking your dog.
This part is based on real life, by the way. 1 out of every 16 times I walked my dogs over the past 4 years, I've encountered a crisp 20 on the ground.
She's lucky.
Can you win the heart of the boy of your dreams? Can you hold on to it? Can you chart a course toward a sustainable future?
This
Can you
game
fit just one more to-do goal on your
It
plate?
looks
Or
crazy.
is it already full to bursting?
More importantly, does any of this matter, either in the game or in real life?
We don't have time to spoil the story here.
So you'll have to find out yourself when Consume Me comes to Steam on September 25th,
This year.
2025.
Yay!
Please wishlist it as soon as you can.
Seriously, at the rate of $20 per 16 dog walks, it is going to take me 1,095.89 years to earn $1 million, and we need to make another game after this.
Thanks.
Wishlist! Wishlist on Steam.
Sometimes great games can go unnoticed. If you're lucky, maybe you build a small cult audience, but very rarely do those games go on to inspire huge games like Undertale. That's exactly what happened with this game. Originally released in 2008, and now seeing a release on Steam and Switch, this is Off.
Hello, I am Mortis Ghost, a Brussels-based comic book artist and creator of the game Off. Off is a game I made 15 years ago when I was still a big, sweetie, drooling crybaby. It's a Japanese-inspired RPG where you control a baseball batter chasing ghosts in a cubic, strange world. I made this game with no other ambition than to create something funny to show my friends and a few people on the internet. But it got out of my control and became very famous. The reason is that the game is somehow cursed. It harbors a diabolical force that I can't describe. I ask you please not to play it.
Hi, I'm Jack Murphy, a dev on Off.
I'm Ryan Allier and the studio director. It's been a pleasure to work with Mortis Ghost to bring Off to fans old and new.
Off has inspired many indie RPGs over the years, such as One Shot and Undertale.
Hey everyone, it's Toby. Off was a big inspiration to me and Undertale, and I hope you will take this chance to play it either for the first time or the 100th time.
Shelby game.
Oh.
Off celebrates its 17th anniversary this year, and we've worked hard to preserve its original spirit as we bring it to modern platforms.
In addition, Mortis Ghost has designed 6 new bosses for returning controllers. Plus, we have a new soundtrack, which you're
Has
hearing
anyone
right
ever
now,
played this?
and revamped combat. We're proud to announce Off's release date for Nintendo Switch and Steam.
It does look like fun. I would want to play it on the Switch. Nice. That's pretty cool.
And now, a world premiere from a studio based in Quebec.
World
Game
premiere.
Team 6. This is their second game together, and it's one of those where the title kind of tells you all you really need to know and has you sold before you've even seen a pixel. Please enjoy your first look at Tire Boy.
Hi, I'm Corey Martin.
I'm Thomas Tobin.
And I'm Andy Chmalenko. We're co-creators of Game Team 6, a small studio from Canada making heartfelt games with big ideas. We're so excited to introduce you to Tire Boy, a playful action-adventure platformer about a tire person.
Tire Boy is fast and nimble, leaping through lush environments, solving environmental puzzles, and taking on heroic battles.
Snail.
All while helping locals and uncovering his own past.
Tire Boy may be the last of his kind and was lost as a child. At the start of the game, we learn how he was raised by a large owl named Nestwick and doesn't know much about his family or ancestors.
It's a story about connection and curiosity as Tire Boy journeys through a vast, unfamiliar world, searching for purpose and traces of his forgotten origins.
Many of the locals have grown fond of Tire Boy. They'll often ask him for things ranging from small favors to the game's main
So it's very
objective,
Adventure Time.
which is to repair a giant radio transmitter to help the local community make contact with long-lost travelers.
In spite of its silly premise, we're striving to make the world feel really grounded and genuine.
Another thing we've emphasized throughout development is being playful with the scale of things in the world, wanting to make the player feel small and make you feel like a kid, giving you that childlike experience of feeling like everything around you is impossibly big. And that has a meaningful impact on gameplay, given that you move fast and it feels more satisfying to do so in a big, sprawling world.
Tire Boy is weird, heartfelt, and full of little surprises. And we've built it to feel like a place you'll want to come back to, whether you're chasing big moments or just soaking in the quiet ones.
Wishlist Tire Boy on Steam now and follow @tireboygame.com on Blue Sky to keep up to date. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Who doesn't love a
Wish
vacation?
list.
Toem took us on a delightful expedition, and the sequel, Toem 2, takes us even further from 2D to 3D.
Oh?
Something we made from Sweden does it again.
Hello everyone, I'm Lucas.
And I'm Niklas.
Co-founders and developers at Something We Made. Some of you might remember us, or even better, our little game Toem from 2021's
I never played this
showcase.
one. I have to play
Making
it.
Toem was an adventure on its own. We never thought it would bring a whole chapter afterwards filled with love from all around the world. And that's why it's exciting and honestly a bit scary returning to something so dear to our and others' hearts. We teased the game at Wholesome Snack in December, and we're beyond stoked to show the game for the very first time.
Wow.
Toem 2 is still a photography adventure that resides in a whimsical world, where the main objective is to photograph a phenomenon known as Toem. Set a few years after the original game, our protagonist now jumps into their biggest adventure yet. And what the phenomenon is this time, well, you'll have to discover that yourself.
Along their journey, they'll stumble upon special NPCs we call friends, each with their own personality and questline. These friends allow deeper relationships
great.
for the player, aiding them through fears and difficulties.
How have I never played this?
Hence, becoming friends.
I'm adding it to my wish list.
Each friend gives the player what we call a camera tool. These tools allow new and interesting ways of interacting with the world through your camera. For example, the scissors, which cut things.
That's what scissors do.
Or take the hammer, which, yeah, you guessed it, is great for smashing stuff.
As you might have noticed, we have updated the visuals. It's a crafty mix of render styles that allows us to reimagine the world without compromising on the vibes.
Toem is
And
$3.99
finally,
on
and maybe most importantly,
right now.
we have a new movement system. It's probably the biggest change compared to Toem 1, and you can now
It's
jump
on sale,
and climb your
80%
way
off
through
until
the
June
environment.
16th.
It adds a lot of playfulness for us when designing quests and regions, ultimately making the world feel more free and open. And don't you worry, the handy camera continues to be the main gameplay component. This time, we made it feel a bit faster and snappier. And tying that in with the new movement, we can't wait to see the photos you'll take.
So to recap, more story, updated visuals, and a fun new movement system, but still the very same chill and cozy experience. The whole team is working so very hard to make Tone 2 something that can stand proudly besides the original game, celebrating what worked while improving the rest. So if you're interested to learn more, go wishlist the game and join our Discord. See you all real soon. Hello!
Are you looking for a way to support Day of the Devs and you just don't know what to do? We have a new collaboration with our partners at the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences.
Ooh.
They have an annual program called Game Maker Sketchbook, which
cool.
sees a celebration of artistry in games. And we don't mean just concept art, we mean character designs, we mean storyboards, we mean iconography, all the different kinds of art that go into developing a game. They are putting a spotlight on, and it's
pretty
awesome.
neat.
This year we worked with an illustrator called Nimit Malavia to make this epic piece
really
that
sick.
features characters from all the best games of the year. Literally dozens and dozens of characters.
Genius.
A veritable Where's Waldo of every game character that you love. That print is limited edition and on sale at imapeit.com. All the proceeds go to the AIAS Foundation and Day of the Devs. Literally, we're nonprofits asking for your dough, but it doesn't just mean giving money. It means you get something in return too. Isn't that a joyous thing?
Joyous.
We want to give a huge shout out to our flagship sponsor at Xsolla, who really helped make Day of the Devs happen this year. Xsolla is a global video game commerce company that aligns with our mission to help developers connect directly with players and sell more games without giving up control or extra revenue. Launching today is a new Day of the Devs activation on the Xsolla Mall to spotlight some of our favorite games from recent Day of the Devs showcases. Scan the QR code below or head to this URL to explore some amazing indie games. And thanks again to Xsolla for supporting this celebration of creativity and community.
Thank you, Greg, for that riff on Xsolla. We are so happy to have them as our flagship sponsor. But we also have some other sponsors to thank because it takes a village to support Day of the Devs. We are a nonprofit, and every little bit helps.
GG, guys.
We got our founding sponsors, Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit. We have a whole list of other folks that have been contributing throughout the last year, and we just want to give them a shout out. Annapurna Interactive, Blumhouse Games, Devolver Digital, Idea Xbox, 47 Communications, Panic, PlayStation, Razer, Sabotage Studio,
Dang, that's
Studio
nice. Look at all those sponsors.
Summer Game Fest, and Jeff Keighley and the whole gang at the Game Awards for your continuous support. Thank you so much.
And if you'd like to donate directly to Day of the Devs, you can go to dayofthedevs.org and do so there.
Yeah.
And remember, Day of the Devs is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so any donations are 100% tax deductible.
If you like what you saw here today and want more, just follow us on the World Wide Web, www.dayofthedevs.org. Please wishlist these games. It means a lot to the developers. And thank you for watching today. Thanks to all the developers for sharing their games. And thank you to all our generous sponsors for making this possible. We'll see you next time on Day of the Devs. Point.
Hey, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Huge thanks to our friend Dose1 for providing the beats for today's show. And please stay tuned for a musical performance from the game Unbeatable and the band Peak Divide.
Oh, that's sick, but I think
I'm
can't
RJ
listen.
Lake, and I'm directing Unbeatable, a game where music is legal and you do crimes, with Andrew Tsai over at DCell.
Okay, wait,
this
that
is a
sounds awesome.
never-before-heard new track from
I'll have to check out
this
the
is
game.
mostly a never-before-heard track from Unbeatable. It's not a live performance.
Ooh. Whoa. Pausing that. Guys, thank you so much for watching along with me. I now need to go into go mode. It's time for me to start recording some of my reactions and talking about some of these games I'm excited to play, prepping for Summer Game Fest this weekend, as I am going to be playing a handful of these games that we reacted to, and interviewing the devs that created them. So very, very excited for that. If you guys have any questions for any of the games, I'll post something up on the Patreon or on the Discord for you guys to kind of weigh in on. First time watching. It was fun. It's cool, right? It's so cool. get to see these games before they come out and a very early version of them. But yeah, all good stuff, all exciting stuff, and wow, I'm so tired. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Ugh. Let's see, what's the list? Let's look at the list. Gerrit was keeping track of things. It's a pretty long list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Got 8 big ones in there. But there's even more. But anyways, I'll be live again tomorrow morning for the Wholesome Direct, which is going to be a bunch of really, really cute games. Think kind of like remember the game Spilled that we played? Games like that, just little cutie patooties. They're going to be super great. I'm excited. We're going to add a lot more to our wish list tomorrow. That's it for me, guys. That's it for me. I'm going to head out. Oh, is it? I thought it was at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Is it at 10? Oh man, if it is at 10, then I will not be able to make it. Could be 9. I think it's 9. If it's not 9, if it's 10, then because I have my first appointment at 10:30. So, and that's the Blumhouse one. I don't want to miss that one. But anyways, that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. I just like sleeping. Oh God, me too. All right, bye everyone.